one of the reasons Donald Trump wants to send troops into American cities is because he wants to be able to take control of the 2026 elections. Remember that back in 2020, he and Michael Flynn, the former general and former advisor to the president, talked about actually taking control of the ballot boxes in 2020 because they didn't trust the outcome of the election. Now, if they've got troops in cities and it becomes a kind of norm for people, then it won't be abnormal for them when they're going to vote having troops at the ballot boxes. He'll say that he's protecting the ballot. And if he thinks there's some kind of fraud, and what I mean by that is if he thinks that his party isn't going to win, then they very well could do what they suggested they were going to do in 2020, which is take control of the ballot boxes. So I believe that is what this is about. It's about intimidating people from going to the polls who would not vote for his party, and about the ability to take control of the elections if it doesn't go his way.
So if there are citizens out there who are demoralized by this concept, what do you say? What can be done if your concerns bear out?
Speak up, megaphones and microphones, however you can, and make sure you show up and are absolutely focused on getting to the ballot box and voting. We need to push back on the idea that troops can come into our cities, and people really need, just as they are pushing back on ICE agents.
Because Trump says this is about crime. He's coming into Chicago for crime.
But it's a lie. That we've seen. I mean, if we're reducing crime at the rate that we are, and we are, and you've seen it all across the country, why is he sending troops into cities? It makes no sense.
So you think it's about the midterms?
I do. I absolutely think that is what it's about. And it's about his authoritarian need to control. That whole endeavor is really about making sure that he can effectuate the rest of his agenda for the remaining 2 years of his 4-year term.